Welcome back. Now, in 2 days' time, it's World Children's Day, but that's not particularly to celebrate children, but is also to highlight how children have been left behind and how the world needs to do more for its young. Now, we are going to speak now to Asanda Mpahla, who comes to us from Cape Town. She's an early literacy specialist at World Works. Thank you very much, Asanda, for joining us. Now, of course, first of all, this was obviously a year that exposed some of our inequalities, not that they weren't there before, but it exposed even more the inequalities that we have. Now, early childhood development in South Africa is important. What is World Works doing this year to assist that?
So at World Works, hello. So at World Works, we believe that every day should be Children's Day. So we have offered our World Works website, which is, when you log in, we have free available resources that can be shared with everyone from different backgrounds that would help to further assist parents and caregivers in laying a solid foundation in literacy and language for young children.
Tell us more about your campaign that you've launched this year. Of course, COVID-19 has been very difficult on everyone, but also PPE is very important even for ECDs. What is your campaign about to eradicate that?
So what we have always offered, the organizations and partners that we work with, is we've created programs, literacy-focused programs, for, in particular, for pre-grade R, which is a Little Stars. So we know that in our ECD centers, some of our practitioners need focused language teaching in the classroom. So we are always aware of the challenges that are faced by our practitioners, and we want to be the voices that speak for them in order for them to be heard, and the needs of young children to be visible to everyone in our nation.
How are the ECDs that you've had a chance to speak to doing? I mean, this year, for instance, parents were not able to pay some of the school fees because of the harsh lockdown. But besides that, also a lot of parents lost their jobs. So how are ECDs surviving?
ECD said the ECD sector has been hit the hardest during this time in our country and world, and during lockdown, after lockdown actually, only 5% of the ECD sites were able to open, and even then, parents are not able to send their kids to the ECD sites because of financial problems. And we have looked into how can we as an organization look at making parents aware of the importance and the importance of the role they play in children's learning, like understanding that parents are actually the first teachers of young children. We do this by making parents aware of the informal learning that happens all around us every day, and anyone can do it, and learning happens anyway.
Lastly, Asanda, what is your target with your campaign, #PPE for ECD? How many ECDs, for instance, have you managed to assist so far?
So in our ECD sector at World Works, we work with a partner of NGO, which then in turn work in the ground level with ECDs. So we are working very hard to make sure that our ECD forums are informed, and we wanting to always be the people that are always concerned of how the children will be impacted with this very difficult challenging times that we find ourselves in. So we have worked across the country, about 5 of our provinces, namely KZN, Eastern Cape, Cape Town, and recently Gauteng. So we're doing a lot of, most of our programs are going out to ECD forums. Our partners are working very hard, and we have been partnering with government to make sure that the programs that we've developed reach the child at the end of the day.
Well, thank you very much for your time, Asanda Mpahla, an early literacy specialist.